In this video, we're going to audit 10 home builder websites live on this video so that I can show you that your barrier of competition isn't very high. We're going to open it up and we're going to audit 10 different websites. I'm going to show you some commonalities on where most of the other home builders are struggling to get their website ranked. So I'm going to pick 10 random websites across the United States and Canada, and I'm going to give you feedback on how those people can improve. So hopefully you can take that feedback and give other people and implement it for yourself. Let's get right into the video. All right, so I just looked up home builders in Kelowna. And so here you can see that here's the sponsored results. Okay, that's all good. Sponsored, so then you got Harmony Homes, Stonewood, H&H Custom Homes. So Harmony Homes is ranking #1 on the organic map. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Harmony Homes, I'm going to put it into here. I'm going to hit Google search and I'm going to hit analyze. This is a Canadian company, so I'm going to put Canada in here. Organic traffic a month, 669. Domain trust, 33 out of 100. Page trust, 9 out of 100. Okay, 154 referring domains, 462 backlinks, and then you can see where that traffic actually comes from. Canadian company, so obviously majority Canada, that makes sense. And see, that's the #1 person ranking right now in Kelowna. But 33 out of 100 is actually pretty good, and that means they have good backlinks, they're a trustworthy company, they have good pages built out on their website. But now let's just go to, I'm just gonna go down a little bit on the page just to give you a sheer idea on how that works. So if I take Vineyard Custom Home Builders and I take this and I go back, so remember that's 33 out of 100. Let me duplicate this and that way I can show you the difference. So now if I go into here and I click on research and I go to Google search, competitive research, I'm going to put in this website now, Vineyard Developments. The reason I'm putting this one in here now is because this is further down on the page. I guarantee you the domain trust is lower than on the other one, you see? And so on Harmony Homes, you have 33 out of 100 domain trust because look, 154 referring domains and 462 backlinks. But now if I go to Vineyard Custom Homes, they were further down on the page. They don't have 33, they only have 23. Do you see how much less traffic they have? They have 90 compared to this company at 669. But then look at the backlinks. They have this many backlinks, 462. This company has 1.8 thousand, but I think this is a very important lesson here. Quality matters more than quantity. It's the same as having really, a good network around you. If you have a bunch of really good, ethical business owner friends and they refer you somebody else to meet, you're probably going to trust that person if people who you already know are trustworthy people trust this individual, okay? But when you take non-quality backlinks, right? Here you see the 1.8 thousand backlinks. If there's non-quality backlinks and you have half good friends and half bad friends, I mean, it's not really that good for your reputation. You want to be associated and represented by credible, authoritative other websites and companies and domains. And so that's very important info. But now let's go even further down on the page. So let's go to the second page, and I'm going to go to the bottom of the second page. We're going to go to third gen homes, okay? We're going to go to third gen homes, and again, I'm going to duplicate this so that I can show you exactly how this works. So now if I click on competitive research, I'm going to put in this new company, Third Generation Homes. I'm going to hit analyze. So you see this company's ranking #1, 33 out of 100, 669 people a month. This person's ranking bottom of this first page, 23 out of 190, okay? That's very important. Now look at this company, Third Gen Homes. This is a very important lesson as well. They have 44 out of 100, which means they have a higher authority score than Harmony Homes. The only problem with this company is they have a higher domain authority. They must have better backlinks, more backlinks with a higher domain authority. But the only problem is if you're authority is high, but your page structure sucks. So you're not actually, the pages aren't built out to rank for primary keywords, then you will forever still not rank, because your website page has to be structured the correct way. You need your title tags, you need meta descriptions, you need your technical SEO done. It has to load fast, right? And then you need to make sure that you use the primary keyword ideally in the URL, in the title tag, in the first sentence of the page, in the last sentence of the page, in order to get yourself to actually rank for those pages. Okay, so the biggest problem most of these home builder websites have is nobody has a very good domain authority, and then the infrastructure of the website's just built terribly. And what I mean by that is, only reason for a website is to get people onto your website, but most of you straight up just don't have a very good structure. You don't have your service areas actually displaying where you do those services, because the only thing that matters is if somebody in your service area searches up one of your services, that you actually show up. But most people, they just have a basic 5-page website. It maybe lists the services kind of half done, and it's not really a website built for the client or the person looking to build a home or the person looking to remodel, because you're like, hey, you're the best builder, and you're just going on boasting about yourself. You're not giving anything away. People like to be, reciprocation is a very important thing. So if you're willing to give something away in exchange for the contact details, you will be way better off. But the point of this video was just to show you that domain authority and having the right page structure is really important. And I just wanted to break down a few of these company websites to show you that 95% of home builders in all of North America are failing at SEO, and just by putting in basic effort, I mean, it's going to take time and energy or money if you don't want to do it, but it's such an important thing to do, because if you don't have to spend on ads and you get 3,000 people a month coming to your website, I mean, you're building more homes. You'd be building 5 to 10 more homes a year, maybe 10 to 20 more homes, maybe 20 to 30 more homes. But you need to make sure that you have your I's dotted and your T's crossed on your website. I know a website is a website, but at the end of the day, if your website is working good for you, you're going to be generating hundreds of thousands of dollars from it, if not millions of dollars of sheer profit directly out of your website. And when you generate millions of dollars from your website, now you are going to be a believer in websites. But the only way for you to get paid based on your website is for people to actually find your website. And for 99.9% of people watching this video, you have hardly zero traffic and you don't know what you're doing. So either go to YouTube and learn it, or go to homebuildermarketers.com and we'll be happy to help you out.